What's up, guys? It's Tom with StockedUp. Welcome to another episode of Undervalued Stocks to Buy. The market shot up Friday on Trump announcing a state of emergency because of the coronavirus. We are going to be going over some analysis on the S&P 500 and a few stocks that will rise if the market continues upwards. Let's get into it. So starting off with technical analysis on the S&P 500, we can see Friday the S&P 500 ever since 10 o'clock Thursday night, it just went ahead and just significantly rose up and never really dropped any lower except for whenever they had to halt futures trading because they actually rose too high at one point. So they had to halt it, and then it kind of fell off. And then whenever the market opened and Trump gave his announcement, the market went ahead and shot back up again. Now, if you guys have been following my videos, every single video I've been giving a good technical analysis on the S&P 500. And one big thing that I've been looking at is the 100 SMA, which is this purple SMA line right here, which is just a line that it plots a simple moving average on your chart, and pretty much you can see that the stock comes up and touches it multiple times. And I've been talking about it in just about every single video, and guess what it did Friday? It pops right through the 100 SMA and touches it multiple times and touches it right here before it rose up very significantly. And you can just see how the candles have these little wicks hanging down here, the candlesticks, and they just come right down and touch that SMA and then go up on Friday. And that's exactly what we want to see, because that gives us good momentum going into Monday to go ahead and give us a good up week this week. Obviously, the simple moving averages aren't an end-all be-all, but they are very accurate. You can see the stock touches it multiple times at all these different levels. It touches it, and you can see like right there it touches the cyan and touches purple and then yellow and then the blue 500 and then the red 1000, which is a little further away. You can see we have to work our way back up towards the red 1000 here, up towards 2850 levels. Now the Fed is actually doing something very important to the markets, and they are actually putting money back into the market. So they are pretty much putting $1 trillion into the market, and they have $5 trillion that they will put back into the market, they said, to stimulate the economy, because the market has fallen so significantly. If we go to a daily chart, you can see how significant the drop really is here. It's a humongous drop from 3,400 all the way down to 2,300 pretty much. So pretty much almost a 1,000 point drop, which is very significant for the S&P 500 considering we just erased months of gains here. But if we go back long term, we're still up. You can see the long-term uptrend is still in place, although it's starting to waver here. But if the stocks do, and if the S&P 500 does come back up and hits around 3,400 again, we'll see a ton of other stocks rise, and that's what I'm going to get into now. All right, so the first stock that will follow the S&P 500 up will be Intel, or INTC. They are a very good technology company. They make different chips. The best things that they make are computer processing chips, which are called CPUs, and those are the best CPUs out on the market. Intel makes the fastest ones with the most cores. AMD has been catching up lately, but Intel is still ahead of the game, and they will be for a while, as well as NVIDIA, or NVDA. They make graphics cards. They would be another great option that would go up with the market. NVDA has not fallen quite as significantly, I don't believe, as Intel has, about 40%. Let's check Intel, which one you can make the most money on here. Well, if you would have bought in on Intel on Friday, it would be a different story. I think it'd be about 40%. Yeah, 40 to 50%. But they did rise 20% Friday, which puts you at a little disadvantage right now on Intel. But if you look at things like NVIDIA and different things like that, those technology stocks will definitely rise with the market as long as news with China stays good and there's not any more tariffs. More stocks that will follow the market up or down, depending which way it goes, will be bank stocks like Bank of America or JP Morgan Chase or Wells Fargo. Those stocks, they definitely shot up Friday as well. You can see Bank of America here shot up 17% alone. That and Intel were a couple huge risers, and I happen to be holding both of them. But the thing is that Bank of America will follow the market no matter what it does. You can see it always has in the past, especially in 2008. We can see how low Bank of America really got. So if the market really does continue going down, it could continue a lot further downwards from here. But the thing is that you need to average in now. So right now you're not buying in all your shares. You're going to buy in about 25% of your share count. And if the market does continue down, then you'll average in more until the market starts going back up. And then you will be in for the long term at a very low price. And that's what you want. You don't want to be buying these stocks right here with, like, if, for example, if you have $20,000, you don't want to put $20,000 on the stock right here. You would want to put about $5,000 on the stock here. When the markets are going down like this, you cannot be too careful. You always have to be careful of it continuing down further, because it definitely can. If we go back to '08, you can see how steeply the market tanked, and you can see that if Bank of America did that now, you'd be losing a very significant amount of money. You would definitely be down 50% plus. So you'd be losing half of your money. So if you'd put all 20 grand in right here, you could be down 10 grand very easily. But if you only put 5 grand, you might only be down about 2 grand. Then you can average in. And then if the stock starts going back up, then you will make a lot more money in the long term than if you put 20,000 on right here. And with the market in the state that it currently is, there's going to be a lot of opportunities to day trade. So definitely check the link down below and join our Discord, because we have a free options day trading channel. And if you guys like options, we post them in there all day, every day. So just keep checking them. New updates come out as the news comes out and as the markets are moving around. So definitely get in the chat and watch it, because those updates are coming through every morning, right whenever market opens, sometimes a little sooner. And then we just continue them, and they just keep coming out all day long as the market's going. Now, I brought up options because there's been some very good spread opportunities. Mike posted a video on Friday, and he's getting paid $30 to potentially make $3,000, and that's how good the spreads are. He's getting paid money to potentially make even more money, which is an insane trade. Check out the video. The link will be below. It's a very educational video, something you guys should definitely check out. And if I was you, I would definitely take up an interest in spreads, because there's something that can definitely help you, especially in market conditions like this. They are very important because options are so overpriced, and you can take advantage of those options being overpriced, because pretty much what you're doing is that if an option costs $300 and it normally costs $100, that's because the implied volatility is up so much, and you're taking advantage of it by, for example, you will get that $200 whenever that option starts decaying in value. You will get that as your profit. So for all of you options traders out there who have been saying that options are too overpriced, definitely get into spreads, because you can take advantage of that. So as a quick little recap, if the market opens up tonight and is up significantly or starts rising significantly Monday or Tuesday, expect tech stocks to go up, expect bank stocks like Bank of America to go up again as well. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below, and thanks for watching.